You feel this nervousness on the phone there?
Sir, I've been trying to make an urgent phone call up there.
Well, I don't think it's something I want to do on an overseas phone.
You gotta make some phone calls. Hang up the phone. Prank caller. Prank caller.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Packernet After Dark. This is the call-in show of the Packernet Podcast Network. If you'd like to call in, if you'd like to participate in the show, please feel free to do so. The phone number here is 608-501-0718. New callers go directly to the front of the line. Not super surprisingly, we have a ton of calls because I think we have a ton of opinions, and I understand that. Obviously, I have a lot of opinions, and I really would like to dive into them immediately, but I'm sure I'll have time to flesh that out with all of you. We do have a new caller, by the way, so why don't we go ahead and get started with the new caller. New caller, how you feeling? By the way, this is 423, so we're into it a little bit here.
Hey, Ryan. Tom from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
McManus just missed, of course. Dude, what is up with all these pre-snap penalties? I swear, if there's one more of these, I am going to rip my TV out of the set and throw it through the window.
Bro.
Why do we keep shooting ourselves in the foot and putting us in these terrible situations when the weather's crap? We need to run the ball. Like, what are we doing? This is terrible. Anyway, at least Gary got a sack or half sack, whoever it was. I don't know.
I don't even remember that.
This is just frustrating, and I don't know. Dumb. Anyway, first-time caller. I call in. Been listening to you for about a month now. And I'm at the tipping point with these penalties. So, hope this game turns around. See you later.
I appreciate that. And I see you call back in quite a few more times, so we'll be hearing from you. It's unfortunate it's under these circumstances, but it is what it is. We're going to go back to the top of the order here. Game basically just started here, so, I was doing okay. I was doing fine. I was at Grandma's. It's quite a ways away. Had some time to unwind, Bears lost. We're doing okay. I wanted Seahawks to lose. They lost. So we're doing all right, Drive home, calm down, grab me a LaCroix, Everything's good. And then just a couple pre-snap penalty words, and it's just the frickin' blood gets boiling again.
Hey.
By the way, I'm so sorry, Dakota. I just need you to understand. As mad as I am about the Packers, nothing right now is making me more upset than positive Packer fans. I'm going to start smacking so many people right now. I have to stay off social media. I have to. I know the callers are not skewing that direction all the time. The condescending attitude from these frickin' people who can never just acknowledge that was not acceptable is going to make me insane. I'm sorry, Dakota. Please go.
Again, this is not a new caller.
I got you, man. I got the number
may
now.
be watching this on my phone in a way that will not allow me to call you on my regular phone. And I will only do it on my regular phone because it's watching it in such a way I will not do it on my work phone.
Right, that's fine.
So this is what I am calling for. Hello, this is Dakota, that nerd of Tennessee, and I just want to say, did you see the Tucker Craft sneak? I know you did. Of course you did. Everybody saw it.
Good.
Did you yell like I did? Because it's Tucker Craft, man. I am definitely a fanboy. That was awesome. I was so scared they were going to put in Love, and then Love was going to get injured, and I was going to get really, really angry, and then all of a sudden Tucker Craft, very last second, runs there and he gets it. Oh, my God, it's so cool. All right, that's all I want to say. Bye.
Didn't love the Tucker Craft drop a little bit later in the game, but that sneak was pretty nice.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Pac-Man Jersey Jim. Not a bad start here. I still don't agree with the taking the ball first thing. I think we got to stop that nonsense.
I don't like it.
But nice drive. We did what we had to do. We were running the clock off, keeping the Lions off the field, and that's off to Brandel Manick over there. Hopefully that's the nickname that sticks with him. He seems pretty automatic every time he kicks the ball. So we'll see what our defense can do, and go pack up.
Now I know why the Packers failed. You guys called in with all these jinxes. Tucker Craft is amazing. Drop. Brandon McManus doesn't miss. This is all your fault. All of yous.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
Joe, the janitor from Connecticut.
What's up?
Well, we got 3 points in the rain. Mick made it. I wasn't even worried about it either. Thinking about the weather, I'm like, he hasn't kicked one in the rain yet, but he made it, so that's good. It's the rain's definitely gonna play an effect in the game. You know, it's slippery out there, like a ditty party. And 3 points is not gonna win this game. We need to. I'm glad we kicked it. Mick made it. But, you know, we need to score 7 to win this game. Lions coming on the field for the first time. Gotta go, show 'em.
Well, that ended up being very correct, yeah. So, obviously, we're still pretty early. That was 3:42. We only got, this is about 10 minutes later. We got a bunch of calls from Chris from Alabama, so I don't know if something happened, but he's got a lot to say about something.
Oh, what's going on, Ryan? Chris from Alabama.
What's up, my man?
Just wanted to chime in real quick, man. Those first 2 drives by both teams, man, you know when you watch a drive or two and you can kind of feel how the game gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this game to me is about to be a ground and pound, grind out ugly type of football game. I just got that feeling, man. Like both offenses moved the ball pretty good, but both defenses held up and held each other to 3 points apiece. Yeah, it's gonna be a dog fight today, man. It's gonna be a battle. It can be a battle that we can pull out. We're gonna have to play our best. And any mistakes that they make, we're gonna have to capitalize on, man. It's gonna be one of them ball games. I'm about to sit back and watch, and I'm gonna get with y'all at halftime. Go Pack, go, and I'll talk to y'all later.
You know what's really upsetting about it? You're right. It absolutely should have been that way. Our defense actually did a pretty good job. Take the 7 off the board that Jordan frickin' handed them, and what did they score? 17 points all game? The Packers defense held the Lions to 17 points. This was a slugfest. And how many times did we get down into the red zone? And then, I'm going to throw a pass at Christian Watson's feet because I'm an idiot. And then low snap. And then another low snap. And then we're out of field goal range. These frickin' people. Sometimes, Chris, some frickin' times, I can't do it.
Chris from Alabama, my bad. They going for it, so they really trying to chomp us off. We're going to see what happens. I just had to correct myself.
You're not going to be happy.
And that there is the reason why I don't call in while the game is going. I always wait to the halftime point and at the end, because it seems like when I do that, bad things happen. Because I remember I did it in the playoffs last year. So you won't hear no more from me until halftime. I promise you that. Go Pack, go, man. We offense need to come out here and we need to answer that stuff.
By the way, and I'm not trying to make too many excuses. Lions, for the most part, played a pretty clean game. That's again, what does it come down to? They played a clean game, didn't make as many mistakes. We made all the mistakes. And all they had to do was just not fail, and we were just going to hand them the damn game. But that penalty, by not penalizing the center for jerking like that, which, by the way, we got penalized for that not too long ago. Somebody put that on Twitter side by side. Identical. And, of course, the announcers, every single, like when we got flagged for that exact same thing. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that. That's against the rules. And then, of course, when the Lions do it, it's like, I don't think there was anything there. You know what? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't look at both of them and have completely different opinions because they're the exact same thing. The exact motion. Nonsense. There's a reason our entire defense jumped off sides and just absolutely destroyed their offensive line. It's because the center can't move like that. It's just sickening to me.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Pac-Man Jersey, Jim. I had a quick question for you. Maybe I'm missing something on the rules here, but earlier Jacobs got the false start when he twitched his arm.
Yes.
Shouldn't it have been a false start on the Lions center when he lifted his head?
Yes.
I don't know. I was a little confused by that.
And it was his whole body, because when he goes down, he's kind of in like a his back is flat, his butt's in the air, and his head's down. And then when he jerks his head up, he also puts his butt down, so his whole body just jerks like that. And you cannot, according to the rules for which Josh Myers got a penalty for that, you can't do that. You can't make these fast, jerky motions to simulate a snap.
They called encroachment, which led to the inevitable touchdown. But
right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. I thought that would have been like I said, like a false start.
Correct.
I don't know. Anyway, go Pack, go. Let's see what we can do.
All right, we got about 20 minutes later. Here's Jersey Mike.
This is Jersey Mike. Heads off all of these refs. I want to see every throw thrown straight at their faces, Gordon Love. Receivers, run into them on your routes. You got to be kidding me. Bo Mellon's head's got to be taken off for them finally to call some penalties, for them finally to wake up. This dirty Lions team? Are you kidding me? And all you're going to do is bail them out, bail them out, bail them out? You're jealous that Jordan Morgan just bench pressed Lynn McNeil out of the way, so you call Harvey.
By the way, that was also a BS call. Listen, he's on his side. So, first of all, we've got that rule where the arm goes up, right? And what happens? Jordan Morgan's arm drifts up around the neck area. That's what happened. Now, he was on his side. At no point did he grab. There's no grab. The fact that he's at his shoulder and then has his arm around him, that's not the same as a hold. So, I mean, this little ticky-tack bull crap.
On him. Are you kidding me? This is disgusting and appalling. Amon-Ra St. Brown, OPI against Keyshawn Nixon. Don't tell me that wasn't a push-off. Why is it Nixon didn't jump? Is it because Amon-Ra St. Brown pushed off to him to extend up? Come on now. This is ridiculous. Matt LaFleur, the rest of the game, put these Lions down. Go.
Jersey Mike, you can get me fired up, bro. Because I need you guys to do the screaming for me because I don't want to flip out. I talked to Ryan Santos, who is a caller to the show once in a while. I was talking to him on social media, and he's like, I can't call in, dude, because it's just going to be nonstop swearing. And I'm like, I understand that. I really do, because I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle this either. So if you guys can help me relieve some stress by just screaming into my ear holes, like listening to death metal, maybe that'll help relieve a little stress.
Hey, Jersey Mike, you know what? Ejecting Blanche don't make me feel any better. Actually, I'm mad that he's not still in that game so we could go beat him even more. Come on. What is this? This is a clown show. This is the quality of product the NFL puts out? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it is annoying. I mean, look, the Packers deserve to lose the game. I'm going to tell you that. There were a lot of penalties that were legitimate on the Packers. That freaking play, I don't know if it was a kickoff or a punt where the guy falls down and he grabs and pulls him. Why? Right? The pre-snap penalties, the freaking pick six, the bad throws, Christian constantly misjudging balls. I don't know. His dad said it was wind or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. The drops. Romeo with the drop. Wicks with a touchdown drop. I mean, and these things are hitting him in the chest. Wicks, I think, had 2 drops. Tucker Kraft had a drop. Everybody, I think, except Christian, who, again, was, lost with the ball for some reason. There was a lot of problems, but it didn't need to be so frickin' ticky-tack.
Hey, Ryan, this is Aaron. I haven't called him with a ukulele song in a while, so here we go.
Thank you. Let's calm it down. Here we go. Yes, I wish I could turn this up.
Penalties and raindrops and drop balls and penalties. Penalties and raindrops and drop balls and penalties. This is the tale of the Green Bay Packers. Oh, why are you letting Amon-Ra gain 40 yards on that play as I call in to sing a song about how we're shooting ourselves in the foot? Amon-Ra decides he wants to just catch a long pass and run for like 30 yards. Penalties and raindrops, drop balls and penalties. Penalties and raindrops and drop balls and penalties. Oh no, why do we just not play well sometimes? I think this whole team is gonna get an injury this week from shooting themselves in the feet. Oh, Packers, maybe discipline was taken out of your dictionary because they needed to make room for we fed and other things. So I say to you, please stop with the penalties and raindrops and drop balls and penalties and penalties and penalties and penalties and penalties. I'm tired of the color of yellow when it's not on our uniform. So please stop letting it be not part of our uniform. Because these penalties and raindrops and drop balls and penalties are getting to me.
And he timed it right at the 3-minute mark. By the way, I muted myself because I wanted to make sure everybody could enjoy that. I was cracking up, man. At the end there, it sounded a little Violent Femmes-y, man. It sounded like Violent Femmes. I thought it was fantastic. I appreciate you more than you can know, man. Please don't ever change. Why don't we take a break? We'll come back. We got more Jersey Mike screaming at us. Pac-Man Jersey Jim, Omar. We got the crew. We'll be right back.
Jersey Mike, if I watch the Lions drive down the field again with their offensive linemen just holding all day, I think I might quite literally go insane.
It's funny because you're just reminding me, like I didn't remember that. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, I remember saying there's a hold, but I guess we're not calling that. I said that like 5 times. Now, listen, they got a great road grading offensive line. I'm not trying to take away from that. But bro, a hold is a hold. And it usually was on like when our guys were getting to the quarterback or something, the quarterback will roll out. And sure enough, there's very similar, by the way, to what our offensive guard Morgan got flagged for, except there was actually a little pull on the jersey. But no, it's just a little baby pull, not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Oh.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Pac-Man Jersey Jim.
Hey, Jersey boys in the house.
58 seconds ago and a half. Not too bad so far. I like what our defense did. They stopped them, and the rare surprise of a blitz was really rewarding. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen that. We did what we had to do, keep them to the field goal there. The only thing I'm worried about is the second half with the Lions starting with the ball. This is why I like the deferrals. I like to see what the other team has first, but it is what it is.
I'm with you.
We'll see how the rest of this game goes. I think if we keep playing like this and don't make
rest of the game is nothing but penalties and raindrops, bro.
Mental mistakes, I think we have a shot of winning this game. So Go Pack, go.
You're absolutely right. If they were able to continue without mental mistakes, they would have won the game. But lo and behold, they could not do that. 1 minute later.
What's up, my firefighter? How y'all doing?
So
funny that I called at the halftime. I rarely ever call at halftime, but I want to say a minute when halftime left before we got the ball back. I was going to call and I was going to say, man, like I'm impressed with how Jordan Love is throwing the ball. He's throwing it like we want him to. He wasn't throwing off the back foot. You weren't doing nothing stupid. He was, being accurate, doing check downs. I was like, I'm proud. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. He can do this. I knew it.
Yep.
Then you want to throw the daggone interception. Like, just throw the ball and live another down.
Right. Throw the damn thing out of bounds.
Play this. He's done some stupid ones. I'm like, dude, you don't need to do this. This doesn't. I can't even believe it. Like, I'm sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Right.
Like, why would you do that?
No, that's literally like I could not wrap my head around how stupid that was, and I just feel like there's something wrong with his brain. There's something freaking wrong with him. What we thought was a superpower, his ability to make a mistake and just come right back around. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't defend it anymore. I can tell you that right now. And even after that, he'd come back and he'd start firing off some shots, and I'm like, like he's a good quarterback, like he's got it. He's got to stop doing stupid stuff. But I couldn't just erase the 7 points you handed them because you're an idiot and can't just throw the damn ball away. By the way, what was it, 3-10? Who gives a crap if you don't get any points? It's not a big deal. But then, yeah, you're watching the game and it's like, okay, yeah, no, I mean, it's still Jordan. Like, we'll figure it out, whatever. And then there's just another stupid pass or terrible pass. And I'm looking at it and I'm really thinking, I'm like, as much as I want to give him credit because it's like, okay, he's doing good things. Bro, a lot of people could complete a lot of those passes, okay? Minus the stupid decisions. I don't need you to just not be an idiot. I need you to be an amazing quarterback that can live up to the damn contract. You're not even playing like a top 20 quarterback right now. I'm freaking pissed.
If it was tipped or something, I might have given a little more respect. I'm like, you won't even tip. Like, you literally just did this.
You just lobbed it to the guy.
Just being dumb. I'm sorry. I don't ever talk about nobody. But that was just a dumb play. And I'm in disbelief. Anyway, it sucks because we could have, I think, easily won this game. I don't know what's going on our offense. But they're letting me down. So I know they're letting all of us down as well. Hopefully we can come back and score. But the one thing that's really pissing me off again, and I said this earlier, why the hell does the coach keep deferring? Like, and wanting the ball. Like, he keeps wanting the ball to open up. And I want to say we haven't really scored first almost the whole season. And if we did, we got a field goal to this game. So it's like, why do that? Like, I'm sorry. He's not doing that right. So both of those two things really pissing me off.
Well, it's like we're so cocky. Like, we're going to get the ball. We're going to run it down your throat. It's like, bro, first of all, no, you're not. You haven't done that all damn year. Maybe let's be smart and strategic instead of cocky. How about that? Give them the ball. Let your defense go out and get a stop. And then the whole thing's in your court. Like, I guess I understand, like, it's the Lions and you don't want to get them off to a fast start or whatever. I don't freaking know, dude. It's the same thing every week. Every week, and it's the same result every week. We don't score, we get behind, and then we're going, oh, great, and they get it at halftime. Lovely. It's the same damn thing every week.
Other than that, I kind of like how everybody's doing. I like Josh Jacobs.
I don't.
But we ain't beating
I like
Josh Jacobs. If we're going to be down 10 points and 10 plus points, by stupid plays. Like, come on. Like, I didn't even realize who was fighting for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Like, that's how good / lucky we've been playing. And we could easily take this from them, and we're just giving it to them instead. And it's pissing me off. I'm trying to be cool. Hopefully, when the game's over, I'll be excited, and we do a come from behind win and blow them out. At least I need Reed and Dobbs to score touchdowns so I get some money. All right, go back up.
Yeah, dude, I mean, that one kind of broke me a little bit, and I have a feeling there's a lot of, like, Packers truthers that are stuck right now, I guess, to be polite about it. Some of them will just never, ever come off of it. I mean, it's like Justin Fields. I said Jordan Love, right? It's like Justin Fields, where those Bears fans, it didn't matter how much he sucked. That guy sucked for 3 years, garbage, and they would never let go. There's going to be Jordan truthers that are just like that. And I'm not saying Jordan's going to continue, whatever. I don't know. But doesn't matter what Jordan does. But this is, if this didn't break you a little bit, at least to the point where you're saying, I'm not going to just assume he's elite anymore. I'm not. He has to earn that. Because he's been dog crap this entire year, and I'm tired of pretending that that's not the reality. Our backup quarterback has been significantly better than him, and that is the truth, and I'm not going to frickin' apologize for it. And there's not a single Packer fan that was sitting there thinking, when we saw him limping, boy, I hope Malik comes in. Everyone.
Wow, did I speak too soon? Jeez.
Yeah. Jersey Mike, let's hear it.
There's Jersey Mike. Come on. Pick six? You know what? I'm not going to blame Love on this one.
I knew it! Jersey Mike, you coward. Come on, man.
No. You know who I'm going to blame? I'm going to blame Matt LaFleur and all of the train.
No, you freaking... I'm skipping your call. I'm not doing that, Jersey Mike. I'm not doing that. That's bull crap, dude. I've never done that before. I'm not doing that, Jersey Mike. No way. Listen, we're going to get points against the Lions. It's not. Listen, this is situational awareness. 32 teams in the NFL do the exact same thing. You're trying to get into field goal range at least. With a quarterback that has situational awareness and understanding, you feel out the situation. If you're not getting any yards, you don't want them to get any points, so you just clock it. You run the ball, whatever. But you throw the ball away in that situation. This is as simple as situational awareness. It's a simple thing that 31 quarterbacks can execute, and one guy can't get it through his thick frickin' skull to not throw it to the other team. Just throw the damn ball away. I'm not playing that crap, Jersey Mike. You gotta start looking at Jordan Love and being honest about this crap, because we went through this last year. Every single time Jordan made a mistake, you blame Jordan Love. I'm not doing that. Or you blame Matt LaFleur. I'm not doing it. And I don't think Matt LaFleur had a good day. I think a lot of it was bull crap. How do you have 2nd and 1 and you throw it twice, and then we're at 4th and 1, you're like, oh, let's try running it this time when they're 100% sure you're going to run it and you don't get in there. He's a freaking... We're running for like 9 yards per carry, but no, we got to throw. Matt LaFleur was an idiot today, but you know what? That doesn't change the fact that Jordan Love was a pile of dog crap, that pick six was 100% on him, because everybody knows in that situation you throw it away. But no, he's got to make a play. Same exact thing he did the other time when he's out of his end zone. What did he do? He needed to throw it away, but he didn't. He threw it to the other team, and we're like, oh, actually, it was a brilliant play. No, bull crap. That guy's got a frickin' problem between his ears. He can't figure out to throw the damn ball away. I'm not doing that crap.
What's going on, Ryan? Chris from Alabama, man.
What's up?
Man. Woo. Man, oh man, oh man. I ain't feeling too good right now, man. At first, I thought it was going to be like a back and forth battle, and it still might. But that mistake by Jordan and the way he looking at the end of the half, man, he don't look too hot, man. Like he can't move around like that, We'll see what's going on in the second half, man. Them last little 8 to 10 minutes of the second quarter, basically the second quarter period, man, that looked rough, man. That looked rough, bro. Oh, man. We in the hole, man. We down 14. They get the ball. I don't know what's the deal with this taking the ball first.
I don't know.
While we winning the coin toss, but we don't need to do that no more. This needs to be the last game that we do that. If we win the coin toss, we need to defer.
Right.
So we can have that ball
like everybody else
second half and go ahead and set the tone in the second
Except
half.
Probably the Lions.
Man, it's looking rough, man. We down 14. It ain't over by a stretch.
No, it's not.
We got to make major adjustments.
It's not over.
And I got to keep an eye on Love. I don't know. I don't really want to say go with Malik at this moment, but if it get a little worse where he really just can't move, I don't know. It might be what we have to end up doing. I want them to finish it out. Maybe you go into halftime and get, treatment that they need and come back out and do something. But we'll see, man. But go Pack, go, man. We gotta make major adjustments, man. I'll talk to y'all after the game.
And that's where we're all at. I texted my half Mexican attorney about that. I was like, I am pissed that I have to sit here and think, I hope that Jordan is not feeling well enough so that Malik can come out. I shouldn't have to be thinking that. I shouldn't have to be so scared of our starting quarterback that we spent so much money on. I'm so scared that guy can't stop making frickin' stupid mistakes so that I want Malik to come in. I shouldn't have to want that. But I do want that. Just insane. Tom from Wisconsin again. What's up, man?
Tom again. Well, it's F time. People are going to hate on Love. And I might be more apologetic for Love than most people. But I don't think that a lot of the stuff's his fault. Like,
my Lord.
Let's say you're a quarterback in this situation.
Throw it out.
And you're constantly being put behind the sticks because of these false starts, these holding penalties.
Yep.
Well, you got to think you're going to make a play. Well, now he's hurt. He can't get out of the pocket as well as he can. Was that a good throw? Absolutely not.
No, because it went in the wrong direction. It went in the wrong direction. Don't throw it to him. Throw it out of bounds. This is the problem. Well, he feels like he needs to make a play. I know that's the problem. He always feels like he needs to make a play. And even when there's no play to be made, he just can't stop just throwing the ball around. He just lobs these freaking hook shots, these little mortars up into the air, because he just panics and is like, oh, I got to make a play. I got to make a play. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to make a play. That's untrue. You have to throw the damn ball away. Why do you think you need to make a play? How do you not have the situational awareness to understand that you need to throw the ball away? This is very simple. This is a basic mathematics test. 2 + 2, 8 + 4, 9 + 7. This is simple stuff. This is basic 101 bullcrap.
But at what point do you hold the coach responsible for this? And I love LaFleur.
No,
I think he's
not at all.
A brilliant mind.
Listen, that was the right decision. Do not do that. Do not pretend that when you have more than enough time on the clock to go down and get points. Don't even frickin' lie to me to tell me that prior to that interception, you were thinking, just take a knee. Why would you do that? Why would you you wouldn't do that with Aaron Rodgers. You wouldn't do that with Brett Favre. Why? Because Jordan can't do it? Because Jordan's incapable? We got to protect him from himself? And so we got to blame the coach for not being smart enough to realize that Jordan can't do this? Are you kidding me? There was more than enough time to at least attempt to get down the field. Again, with the caveat, don't make it worse. If the play is there, make the play. If it's not, throw it out of bounds. And if we try it and there's no success, which by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I think we started to move the ball. So it's like, all right, ball's rolling. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe not because we were all the way backed up. I don't know. But you try. And everybody knew it. It wasn't like, I wonder what they're going to do. You didn't hear that the announcer saying, boy, what do you do? You take a knee here? Or it wasn't even a discussion. Of course you go down to get points. So this whole discussion about Matt LaFleur is the problem. No, he's not. That was exactly the right thing to do. And everybody knows it. And everybody defending Rodgers, that Jordan right now, also knew it prior to the interception. Then suddenly we got to start twisting around like, well, you shouldn't have done that. Come on.
But we're week 9. Why are we having these false start penalties?
I don't know.
These holding penalties.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Every week we get put behind the sticks and we kill any momentum that we have. We should be right in this game. This should not be a 14-point game or whatever it is.
I mean, it's to the point now, every time there's a play, I'm like, I don't believe it. Because I know there's a penalty. And you know what? I'm right more often than not. I mean, you want to blame Matt LaFleur for something? That is exactly something to blame on him. This is a disorganized team that this isn't week 1. They have not gotten any better whatsoever. There's no improvement at all when it comes to penalties. This is the least frickin' disciplined Packers team I've ever seen in my life.
It's so dumb. And at what point do we have to look at the coaching and the discipline?
Yeah.
You know, when the Patriots were winning their Super Bowls, the Chiefs were winning their Super Bowls, they aren't having these stupid penalties that kill drives. It's just...
They're disciplined.
We're going to get together. Anyway, long half to go. Maybe we turn something around. Maybe X comes up with a pick. Fingers crossed. All right. That's my event for halftime. Thanks.
And by the way, the Lions are disciplined. That's why they're winning, and that's why they won. All this stuff about, by the way, the thing that ticked me off more than just about anything, there was the Jordan pick, and then the other thing was the constant slobbering all over Jared Goff. I'm sorry, Jared Goff is garbage. That guy looked like crap in that game. All he did was throw 4-yard passes. I said it in the game. I'm like, this guy can't complete a pass beyond 10 yards. And every time I say, I didn't see him do it. Maybe he did it early in the game. I didn't see him complete one. Not one. All he did was just little dump-off passes, and then his guys take off and run, and they get 15, 20 yards, and it's like, oh, Jared Goff. Oh, Jared Goff. And again, why does he have such a high completion rate? 0 drops. 0. They don't drop passes. So yeah, when all you have to do is throw 4 yards down the field to a wide open guy who runs for another 10 and nobody drops passes, yeah, your stats are going to look pretty good. Jordan's stats would have looked a hell of a lot better if, he didn't throw the damn pick. And also his guys didn't drop every single ball thrown at him. He would have had great stats, including touchdowns and everything else. It would have been a great day. But that didn't happen. Jared frickin' Goff. That guy's overrated trash. I can't wait, man. We need to get our crap together. I can't wait to play them again because I'm sorry, the Packers are a better team than they are. They're not 17 points they scored. Whoop-de-frickin'-do. If our guys could catch passes, we run up the score and we smoke that frickin' team, man. That's another thing that ticks me off. Now we got to hear how great the Lions are. We are a better team than they are and just couldn't do it. Oh. Sorry for yelling at you guys, but I'm just, it is what it is. We're all family. It's all good. I'm not actually mad. It's just what we do. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just telling you, like we're cool, but let's take a break. We'll come back. We got to hear from Craig. We'll be right back.
Hey, Ryan, it's Craig from Indiana.
Hey.
It's halftime. Jordan is limping after his big throw. I'm just shocked that we played him. That seems like a stupid call. And even going into it, I thought this was just a better game for Malik to play.
I agree.
Let Jordan rest. And,
no, 100%. And that's the other reason why Malik just makes sense. This is a Malik game. This is a game where you run the ball all day long, and Malik can run the ball. And then occasionally, that's what Goff did. It's basically you're just asking him to do what Goff. You throw a couple occasional little play-action dump-off passes. Maybe you take a shot like we did last time when it's open on a big play-action rollout. Otherwise, run the ball. Malik runs, throw. Run the ball. Malik, run, Malik, throw. That's what this game was. But instead, we got Jordan out there just freaking dirting balls and throwing picks and just acting all crazy. He decides, I know what I need to do. I need to go throw 30-yard passes every single time. He's reminding me of Aaron Rodgers, and it's ticking me off. I know, let's take a shot at the end zone. Oh, let's take a shot at the end zone. Oh, let's take a shot at the end zone. Mother effer, get a first down. God, you're stupid.
Given the weather conditions, everything else, hopefully Malik comes up the second half. Again, I'm not saying he's a better quarterback than Love, but Love clearly wasn't ready, and Malik's been playing pretty well. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Also, again, I'm confused as to why we're winning the toss and taking the ball. I know we went down and
Question of the day.
got a field goal, but Now they're getting the ball in the second half after just scoring at the end of the first half. So I don't get the logic, but we'll see if we can pull this thing out. So Pat, go.
They should have. I think they were good enough. Defense held up real strong. Did a fantastic job. Packers drove down the field repeatedly, but then they get down there and they kept shooting themselves in the damn foot over and over and over again. So there you go.
Well, it's halftime, and I was feeling okay about the first half. Not great, but okay. Seeing that I was like, the defense is getting gashed, but then I look up and there's like a couple minutes left and it's 7.
Right.
7 points that they've given up to the Lions. I'm like, well, the way this Lions team has been playing, that's not a whole lot of points. It's pretty good. And then, of course, we have to go through that pick 6 and just needlessly give away 7 points.
Imagine
and
that.
completely, you're right. That feeling of like, okay, that wasn't so bad, right? Plus, they had a chance to go on the field and score again, so they completely destroyed that. And that's a bummer. So, yeah, and what's kind of uncanny is there's been at least 2 to 3 times this year that I can remember Jordan Love throwing an almost identical pick. Like they're at their own half of the field. Theoretically, they should be playing it pretty conservatively. And he just gives away something short. He just lobs one up for a defender to grab and run into the end zone or at least set up a score. And yeah, it's honestly been the problem for Jordan Love. I don't hate the interceptions that are thrown down the field because they feel like risks that you can overcome if they don't go right. I don't mind those as much. But when you're just lobbing them up, that's kind of what bad quarterbacks tend to do. And I don't think Jordan Love's a bad quarterback at all. But there's this one aspect of this game this year that he's just been doing this, and I hope it's correctable. I mean, it seems like it should be, just drill it into his head. Like, when you're in this part of the field, just do not lob it up, and maybe he needs to get like a tattoo on his arm that's like, don't lob it up in your own side of the field. That'd be pretty awesome. But whatever it is, yeah, it just got to stop. And I just really hope that they can pull together in the second half. So, yeah, hoping for the best.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I mean, when you watch him play, like after that play, when he threw the pick, it's like, I'm freaking done, dude. I can't. Like, you just lost us the game. It was so close, and now it's definitely not close because you're an idiot. I don't know how else to say it. That's the dumbest bull crap I've ever seen in my life. That's freaking stupid. And then the second half comes out, and it's like, I don't even want to see this guy, and he's throwing passes. Like, all right, I'm back in. Like, we're okay. Everything's okay. Whatever. He's throwing accurate passes. He's doing good stuff. And then just, I don't know, man. It's frustrating because I know how damn good he is, but he's not showing us the good. Like, this is, I don't know. This is like how he was in his final year of college, right? Like his second to last year in college, the guy was unbelievable. And then his final year in college, it was like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? All he does is throw picks. He's like a manic, crazy person. Look, last year, it was the second half of the year, he took over the league, right? Maybe that happens again. But here's the thing. I don't give a crap. And anybody that wants to come out and be like, oh, I thought you didn't like him. I thought it. That doesn't work. Because you know what? It's still unacceptable to go this long and have this many bad games. I'm sorry. You can't show up halfway through the season. That's like showing up halfway through your work schedule and be like, oh, talking about me not coming to work, huh? Guess who showed up? You freaking idiot. It's like, bro, you can't skip a half a day of work and then come in bragging about how you showed up the second half. I don't want to hear it. Bottom line is this half of a season, I know we're winning games, largely thanks to Malik, But, I mean, this is not good. It's not just him, but he's the one getting the bag, dude. You got the bag. Now you have to live up to the contract. More money equals more scrutiny, right? That's just the way it goes. That's why I'm more worried about Rashawn than Preston, although Preston kind of got paid. Rashawn than, I don't know, Kingsley and Igbare. I don't give a crap. Kingsley's, just happy to have you, bud. Whatever you can do would be great. Rashawn, that's not the standard. Kenny, that's not the standard. I forgot about the Vikings game, so I can turn that on. That's making me feel a little better. It's tied. But Vikings aren't kicking the crap out of the Colts. And you know what? That's consolation enough for me. Beer Cheese Benny, what's up?
Hey, Ryan. I'm pretty freaking pissed off. It's Beer Cheese Benny here.
Thank you.
Love is he's dumber than a box of rocks. He's literally stupid. I'm so sick of it. I'm just done with him, dude. Honestly, I'm sick of it. It's stupid. And LaFleur, dude, he's a freaking moron.
There it is.
This play calling is just so stupid. And then our freaking receivers don't catch. I mean, Brooks should have had a touchdown. And then our defense is about useless, basically useless. Let's let them drive downfield. I mean, Goff doesn't even have to make one thing.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, you're on a roll here. So, again, talking to Blaine, and, he's asking, why is Brooks out there? And I'm like, well, they really like Brooks. And he drops that pass, and he says, why? And I couldn't even respond to him with what I would have had it not been that drop, and that is, I think it's because they like him more in third down situations with blocking and receiving. I couldn't even get the words out to tech because it's so off. He just dropped a critical pass. And yes, it was a terrible throw. The throw was dog crap. But you know what? That's still for a receiver, and I know he's a running back, but for a what do you call it? In that position, not playmaker, but you get what I'm saying? That is a very catchable ball. Same with Wicks. Dog crap pass. Still got to catch that, bro. By the way, so tired of having to put that qualifier in there. Yeah, it was both crap and you should have caught it. How about don't throw crap passes? So sick of that, dude. They can't do it. They're not good at football. The receivers can't catch. Just throw a good ball, please.
Their pass, really. They could just beat us by running Montgomery and Gibbs the whole entire time.
I know.
And we're gifted with a 30-yard penalty because Branch is a moron.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid, man. I'm so sick of this. We need the second half Packers here right now. Right now. Freaking step up. Freaking figure it out, Jordan, you freaking dumbass.
I'm leaving it. All right, Jersey Mike. All right. I don't know if I can do this. All right, Jersey Mike. Please, just, all right. We'll see how it goes.
You know what's really cool? I'm watching as Sam Laporta holds Quay Walker all the way as Jahmyr Gibbs walks into the end zone. But what do I not see? Any yellow laundry on the field.
Can I just say, again, very much agree with the penalty thing. Also, I don't know what the grades are going to be. I have no idea. The amount of times, and I fully acknowledge Quay Walker, Jordan Love, all these guys could beat the living crap out of me. I don't care. The amount of times I wanted to smack Quay Walker. Oh, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, I don't like this. Can we just go back to the way we had it? Because that dude's a liability. Oh, it would be worth it. Just not Quay is going to destroy me. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to go to the hospital because it's worth it, because he frickin' deserves it.
Tell me that's not, what are we watching here? What are we watching here? This is disgusting. I'm beyond myself right now. On 4th and 1, these garbage Lions get away with holding, waltz in for a touchdown, and the league says, nah, doesn't matter. We don't.
Oh, not only that, we got to hear them gushing. Oh, this team. Oh my goodness, this is the greatest team I've ever. Talk about smacking people, bro. Listen. Oh, do you recall what the heck? What was the play? Come on, brain, work for me. There was a play Oh, I know what it was. I think it was, maybe it was, I don't know if it was Romeo or Wicks or what. It was a beautiful pass. Hit the dude in the chest and bounced out, and I had to listen to them talk for 5 minutes about, this is why they really wanted to focus on the quarterbacks. Or they wanted to get the DBs, and they got these guys, and oh my goodness, they're so good. This defense is... It was a drop, you absolute freaking ape. Oh, my Lord.
Care. This is atrocious. Do we need to do better as a team? Sure. But we can't beat the refs when we literally get called for everything and they get called for nothing. This is disgusting. What, 2 penalties? 2 penalties when somebody got speared in the head? Come on.
Yeah, now I turned the Vikings game on and now they're rolling. So this is my fault, but I'm going to leave it on because I'm just misery, dude. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for misery.
This is pathetic. This is so pathetic. Unprepared once again. A Matt LaFleur team unprepared.
You sounded like me. I just sitting in a chair, slamming things, saying this is so pathetic.
I'm so surprised. Unprepared, man. Absolutely stupid. Just idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. We'll never beat the Lions, man. They're just better than us, man.
Well, I disagree. I mean, obviously they're better. They're more disciplined. Think about how many points can we add up here? Obviously 7. Take it right off the board. That's an easy one. Take a missed field goal. That's 10 easy points. All the drops, including one in the end zone, which is automatically 7, right? If I'm not mistaken, I might be even remembering that wrong. But all the drops. How many drops? We had 8 penalties and 3 drops before the half ended. Before the glorious pick 6 happened. 8 penalties and 3 drops. Oh, my Lord. He's in... I hate the frickin' Viking. Whatever. Just you talk. I just need to sit here and cry.
They're just way better than us. They're the best
not.
team.
Listen, they're dog crap. Don't do that, Beer Cheese Benny. They're not that good. Their quarterback can't complete a 10-yard pass. They didn't run that much. They couldn't do a damn thing. Our defense held them to 17 points. Some of those points they got on a short field because of an onside, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It just, who gives a crap? Bro, they didn't do, they scored 17 points. You telling me we couldn't got 17? We could have done way more than that. They're not better. We just beat the living crap out of ourselves.
And it's really pathetic, man, honestly. Like, you know basically what they're running every single time, and you have no answers for it. And it's honestly lame. And now Willis is going to come in, and we're probably not going to do anything. It's going to be garbage time points. No way we come back from this. This is terrible, man. I mean, we're going to literally have to score on touchdown on every drive and get the ball back every time and not let them get any points at all. I mean, literally, this is just... I'm sorry, man, but this is bad. We're in a bad spot, and I think we're going in a downward spiral. We'll be lucky to beat the Bears, too, to be honest. How stupid we look. It's just stupid. I don't even know what to say. This is stupid, man. And honestly, it's not that bad if Love doesn't throw that stupid pick 6.
Yep.
Anyways, go Pack, go.
Yeah, this is a team that can't get out of its own way. We can talk about how much talent there is, and Jordan's really talented, and the offensive line's really talented, and Josh Jacobs, I feel bad for Josh Jacobs. That dude broke his freaking back. That guy's playing injured. He keeps getting re-injured. For what? For what, dude? What was the point? I talk about whatever we want. Oh, man, this defense, and there's so much talent. Bro, stop being stupid. Everybody's an idiot. Penalties, drops, picks, penalties, drops, picks, penalties. Stupid. Clean up the penalties, we win the game. It's that simple. Critically important game. 80% plus that we get into the playoffs. Number 1 in the NFC. Game up on the Lions. and it was in our hands. Jared Goff couldn't do a damn thing. They couldn't score points against us. They couldn't stop the run, but we chose not to run because we're freaking brilliant. I don't know what to say. I mean, again, we can get excited and be like, well, we'll beat them next time. Well, yeah, assuming that this all stops. But you know what? It's been a half of a season. The season is half over, basically. And we have not learned to stop getting penalties. Touchdown Vikings. Mother F.
Brian, what's up, dude? Matt Albert calling.
What's up, man?
Frustrating half of football. Been a little bit since I called, and not sure why I waited till now. Shouldn't be doing so under happier circumstances, but it's pretty interesting. You know, I'm taking a little solace in the fact that I don't think Detroit's beating us necessarily as much as we're beating ourselves.
100%.
I mean, I think we're in the game with the exception of penalties, and for some unknown reason, it's like their offense is just destroying us. But the thing that is kind of interesting to me, and I cannot figure out why, is the Lions receivers are able to catch the ball and we are not.
Simple, right?
And I'm thinking that it's not advances in Detroit glove technology, but it's odd. I got to pin it on coaching and discipline a little bit.
Yes.
I don't know if that's your reaction too, but it just seems odd other than Love doing the boneheaded stuff that he sometimes does in pressure situations, which is unfortunate. But other than that, it's just turning out to be a very frustrating game. So hopefully we can turn the corner in the second half and go back out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's do one more. We got a Jersey Mike, and then we got 2 Kyles from Madison. So we'll save those both for tomorrow. We'll start off with some Kyle. Jersey Mike, what do we got, man? I see the word Jordan in there, so I know this isn't going to go well, but here we go.
This is Jersey Mike. All right, I'm sorry. This is the last time I'm going to call for right now until my brain just... If Jordan Love is still in this game, which he is right now, but it looks like Malik Willis was warming up on the sideline. If he's still in this game and we lose this game, Matt LaFleur needs to be held accountable for putting our injured QB out there. That's where I'm at.
I mean, we come to the same conclusion for different reasons. I wanted him out because I think Malik would have been able to handle the situation better. But you're also right about, I mean, it's just the freaking desperation. It's the desperation. They did the same thing with the Vikings. Like, we got to put him out. He's not ready. We got to put him out. And it was a disaster. And now we see Jordan limping, and you don't have to put him out, dude. But no, it's like, it's a panic. We got to beat the Lions. We got to beat the Lions. And it has to be Jordan. We got to beat the Lions. Bro, Malik is undefeated. Okay, give the man a shot. But no, we gotta, I don't know. I tell you what, absolute hell to pay if Jordan turns out can't play for the Bears game. I'm sure that's not going to happen. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I'm quite confident that won't happen. But holy crap, if that happens.
I don't care. I don't care. This is a game for an RPO running quarterback right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And Matt LaFleur doesn't care. The only thing he cares about is sending an injured Jordan Love out there to go and try to play hero ball, which he can't necessarily do because he's injured.
In part, yes.
That's it. That's the rest I'm going to say. Anyway, let's see. Go Pack, go.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. This is not even a Jordan Love game. But the Packers don't see it that way. They see it like a lot of people on social media do right now. You're a freaking idiot if you think Malik's... I'm not even going to say Malik's better. It's not even about that. Jordan is in a rut. Jordan is injured. And this is a rainy, windy, gusty game where we need to run the ball and run some RPO stuff. All of those things are true. And they all point to one thing. And the great news is you can put Malik out there and you're not even benching Jordan Love. He's hurt. We all saw him limping. So it's not like, oh, the optics are bad. All you have to say is exactly what you said last time. We didn't think Jordan could protect himself. So Jordan's like, no, it's fine. I can play. And you're like, no, you can't, dude. No. He's like, no, seriously, there's no pain. It's like, no, trust me. You can't. It's hurt. The doctor said no, we can't do it. And look, I don't know if it makes a difference. There were certainly some mistakes that were made by Jordan. But I even if it's not Jordan, I think Matt LaFleur calls a different game. And if you call a different game, that doesn't involve all the hero stuff, which I'm sure partly was Jordan making those decisions as opposed to play call. But still, you're not even contemplating that. And Malik wouldn't have been contemplating that. We would have been focusing on getting 5 yards as opposed to, hey, instead of getting a freaking first down, why don't we just launch this thing? Let's just launch it in the end zone 3 different times and then punt or kick a field goal when we have 3 points and they have 24. Look, I said what I said, okay? As far as we're in a good spot. We're a 6-win team. We've got a bye week. We can get healthy. We need Jair back. Not that the defense was the problem at all, but you get Evan Williams and Jair back. That's massive for our defense, right? We got to get Jordan fully healthy. We got to get our running back fully healthy because that dude, I tell you what, it's what you ever seen those memes where it's like the girl's like, men never cry, and then there's like a little picture and there's a bunch of dudes crying. This would be like one of those men never cry, and then you're watching Josh Jacobs out there limping for us, and it's dudes just with tears streaming down their face. Josh Jacobs freaking broke his back for this team. He did everything for this team, and it was all wasted and squandered. We got to get that guy healthy. That dude right now is doing it all. And I think the offensive line did a pretty good job in this game. Jordan had all day to sit in that pocket. All day. And Josh Jacobs didn't get like 8 yards per carry in the first half. I don't know how he ended. He didn't get all that just because he did it by himself. That was the offensive line. So they were playing some damn good football. But the frickin' receivers, the quarterback, the coach, they didn't show up. It was a frickin' disgrace. And I swear, I don't know what it is. I don't know if, again, if Matt LaFleur is calling the same offense for Malik and Jordan just wants to play hero ball, or if Matt LaFleur is calling a completely different offense. I don't know. But boy, would I love to see Jordan playing in an offense similar to what Malik has to do. And I know he can't do everything that Malik can do, but it just, that was the whole point of the Matt LaFleur offense. It's simplified so quarterbacks don't have to do that much. So why does Jordan look like he's Aaron Rodgers? Is he choosing to play that way? Is he choosing to just launch the ball down into freaking double coverage again? Or is that what you're dialing up? I don't know. But we are going into it. We're going to be fine. It'll be freaking all right. It's not a bad team. They got to wake the hell up, though. It's very simple. If they don't stop being stupid, we continue losing. And I don't know if it was Beer Cheese Benny or who, I think it was, saying we're not going to beat the Bears. I think we're going to beat the Bears. But if they keep playing like that, I don't know that they will. And there's a lot of teams I can look at and say, you're not beating that team, you're not beating that team, you're not beating that team. And then we say, well, every week's different. That's kind of true, except for the part where every week has been the exact same for the Packers, in that they cannot stop throwing interceptions and they cannot stop with the penalties. They cannot stop, and that's a serious problem. It needs to stop. It needs to be different. It has to be. Otherwise, we're doomed. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have as good of a night as you can. We got a long week ahead of us to recover. And we can laugh at the Bears. We can laugh at the Cowboys. Hopefully laugh at the Vikings, but it's not trending that way. And then next week we can't lose. We can't, for crying out loud. Next week we can't lose, so we'll see how that goes. But have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.